Hey, welcome back to Paris Talks, hosted by DJ Bling. Today we have, introduce yourself, my
All right,
brother.
I'm Chef Michael Poole from Hot Chocolat. I'm out of Seattle, Washington, here in Paris.
Awesome. Good to
Yeah,
meet you, man.
you too.
So, I have a few questions for you today. The first question is, can you tell us a little bit about your journey and what brought you to France?
Okay, my journey. My journey's long. I started off as a firehouse cook and became very passionate about cooking, just cooking for the fellows at the fire station. Um, Actually started off, I'd go out and get Bon Appetit and gourmet
Yeah.
magazines, challenging myself with more sophisticated recipes. Became passionate about cooking.
Hmm.
So then, after a few years, I started a food concession business on my days off, specialized in Jamaican cuisine. So I
Wow.
specialized in jerk chicken, had some rice and peas, some
Ooh.
patties, tropical fruit juice. From that, transitioned into catering.
Hmm.
And after cooking for about 20 years, one of the things I always wanted to do was come and take a class at Le Cordon Bleu in Paris.
Sure.
So after talking with a friend of mine, they were telling me that they came to Paris and they took this day class,
Right.
and and I just said, wow, that's one of those things I've always wanted to do. How cool would
Absolutely.
that be? Go to Paris, go to
Yeah.
culinary school. They looked at me and said, well, why don't you?
Right.
Your kids are grown, they're out of the house, you're a lieutenant,
Yeah.
you should go.
Oh, wow.
So planted a seed. I started thinking about it, looking into it, and found out it's a 9-month course. But
Hmm.
with my full-time job, there's no way I could come for 9 months. But I can come and take one class.
Sure.
So decided I was going to go for it. I applied, got accepted. It was about 9 months before I was going to actually leave. So I started taking French language lessons, brushing up on my French recipes. The time came, and I came to Paris.
Wow.
I had the most amazing time of my life.
I bet.
It is true what they say about the French chefs. They
Yeah.
yell, they scream,
Oh,
they
yeah.
demand perfection.
Yeah.
But the experience was amazing.
Sure.
So, I had such a good time. By the end of that quarter, it's like, you know what? I'm going to come back next year, do pastry,
Hmm.
go back, work really hard, come back the next year, do pastry. By that time, I wanted to do the whole course, so I came back 2 more years
Sure.
and finally graduated. I got the Grand Diplôme for both cuisine and pastry. Stood as class valedictorian,
Sure.
which was kind of exciting because I was like the oldest one in the class.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
But uh,
That's
but the
still
most
good.
amazing thing that happened is the last year that I went,
Hmm.
one of my fellow students who's French,
Hmm.
she went straight through, graduated. So when I came back, she called me, Michael, come work for me while you're going to school, and I'll pay you. I just opened a chocolate factory
Right.
outside of Paris,
Right.
and my radar was not on chocolate, but I'm in Paris, so why not?
Sure.
When I went back to Seattle. I was still catering at the time, but I
Hmm.
started adding chocolates to the mix, and people were impressed with them. And
Sure.
one
Sure.
thing led to another, and I transitioned out of cooking into chocolate making. So,
Wow.
so yeah, that was about 22 years ago, and probably come back every year, a couple
Yeah.
of times a year ever since.
What a journey.
Yeah, so that was quite the journey.
Hey,
So,
that's an amazing story,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And I'm so grateful that you're here to share this with me and also
Well,
with the world
yeah,
because
I appreciate
they're
it.
they're gonna check this out, man.
Okay, sounds good.
So the next question I got for you is there like a specific French dessert or chocolate you love making the most? Or the viewers to know?
I like most chocolates. I like to be creative.
Right.
So, I like to create something new.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't always like to do the basic stuff. Either I
Sure.
do the basic stuff. So, probably when it comes to chocolate making, the latest and greatest. Probably about 6 months ago,
Sure.
I created this milk chocolate apple pie. So,
Oh.
so it has 3 layers
All
of
right.
apple in it. I
Hmm.
do apple caramel, apple ganache, and then I make a little apple butter jelly. So when you bite into it, you get the sensation that you're eating an apple.
Wow.
So
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry
yeah,
now.
yeah. So
That's awesome.
I like to be creative and try new things.
Sure, sure. All right. And for the viewers, where can they find you on social media?
Um, uh, at Hot Chocolats, so it's the French spelling,
Sure.
no E,
Yeah.
but there's an S, no E, S, Hot Chocolat on Instagram. And I also, I teach classes.
Perfect.
I do a lot of, team building type events.
Okay.
My classes are usually about 3 hours, start to
Yeah.
finish. You come in, you make
Yeah.
your own chocolates, take home what you make.
Oh.
I also do hands-on French macaroon making.
All right.
And, I'm kind of into the corporate order thing also. No retail outlet, just,
Yeah.
online store.
Hey, I gotta sign up to one of the classes, man. I gotta make me some
Definitely.
macarons,
Yeah, exactly.
All right, brother. Well, I
All
appreciate
right.
that,
Well,
man.
I
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
your time. Thank
yeah,
you.
man. Thank you.
All right.
All right.